What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Bree. We have a different style to the video, but I figured I would answer some questions, like especially dealing around starting over. We've all been through that, and I'm gonna just answer some questions that maybe you guys have. What does starting again mean exactly? For me, starting over is me grabbing that thought of, you know what, maybe this isn't for me, maybe I'll just give up. I'm grabbing that thought and I'm minimizing it just a little bit. By me, what I mean by starting over, I mean picking up the camera like I'm doing right now, saying what if, what if it does work out. I'm starting to be more curious about my past instead of thinking that, you know, if I make the wrong choice, it'll be the end of the world, because it's really not. So, what if? That's what it looks like to me. Can you still make progress after relapsing? And speaking of relapsing, I relapsed this weekend. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know. But as far as, you know, falling for that trap of putting some down, picking it back up, putting some down, picking it back up, I kind of consider that it's addicting to stop what you're doing. It's so addicting. And I caught myself doing this without even, I was like, am I not a better person? Did I not learn from this? But instead of asking those questions, I'm going to just not consider it a failure, but just a pivot point. You know, here we are, I'm back. So, whatever. But yeah, I did relapse on something that you guys probably know about. It was this weekend. And what's crazy is that this weekend was the coldest weekend ever. So I'm probably going to insert a clip here of the reason why I was trying to stop before it got too cold. But I ended up doing it anyway. But that's another topic. Does a short workout count? The reason I inserted this question is because I actually worked out this morning. That was going to be a part of my starting over, or workout before I trade. This morning, I only did a 2-minute workout. Yes, I did 2 minutes. And I think, you know, doing 2 minutes is still me saying, okay, I am someone who stick to her plans, because I did that, even though I didn't feel like it. As long as you introduce the discomfort at least a little bit, over time, it's going to get less and less of a discomfort. So any short-term workout, I feel like, counts. Just make sure you're trying to build up. You know, I'm gonna try to build up. What does discipline look like when it's imperfect? It looks exactly how I described. You know, putting one foot in front of the other. You're ahead of so many people who are too afraid to make steps because they don't want to make the wrong choice. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of yada 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 yada. It's so many fears. So don't be afraid to take those steps that aren't, you know, your full potential, but they still matter. It still compound. That's what I'm looking for. Everything compounds, whether it's a little discipline, a lot of discipline, as long as it's some type of discipline. This next question is because I'm about to begin fxreplay. I'm gonna try their free version and see if I like it or not. I really need to work on my entries, and the reason I'm doing this instead of quitting is because the only way that you can fail in trading is if you stop completely. That's the only way. I don't know any other job that guarantees success like that. The only way it won't work is if you stop. But you're guaranteed to get it eventually if you don't stop. 5 years in, finna be 6. And I'm still betting on myself. fxreplay, I think this is gonna be fun. I may put the video on my trading channel. If you guys are interested in that, I may link it somewhere. But last week was my first week trading this new strategy, and I was profitable. And it was really liberating, because I was on a streak of losing. So to see a green week, I may insert a clip of it, but man, I wasn't risking as much as I should have, and it's just, I could have made way more, but I'm learning. So what did it teach me? It taught me that even though I would have I had a losing day and a break-even day, but even though I was feeling the sadness from those days when it happened, I trusted in the system, and at the end of the week, I came out profitable. So that taught me that although you may be right or wrong, it really shouldn't make you emotional. It really shouldn't make you not stick to your system, your rules. It's all a system. So that's what I learned. That built confidence in the system that I have by being profitable in a new strategy that I didn't even really know how to do. But so yeah, we're gonna start this week off really good and stick to our systems. But that was just this video. As you can see, I'm a little new to it, but if you guys like this style video, let me know. And if you have any other questions for me, hit me up. Thank you for watching. Peace out.